This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Settles under it. The senior makes the catch. Perfection. Neshannock, again, are your Class 2A state champions.
Force out the third, and that will do it. Mohawk is your 3A softball champions.
Buzzer's going to sound. Union repeats as the Class 1A WPIAL champions.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
The sideline getting by one defender, and he's going to go all the way by Harrison. Harrison on the ground finds Blundo. Blundo rolls it in, up and good for two.
Shallow right field, giving a run, and a sliding catch made.
Down to 6 on the play clock. Here's snap in the hold. The kick is up. The kick is long enough. It is good.
That's a fly ball deep right field. Get out of here.
Hope running for his life. Throws it up for grabs. There's a man open.
Touchdown.
No way!
Ripped away from him. Right back to Stanley from the seat of his pants, and he throws it off the window and in.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Welcome to North Allegheny for the nightcap as Neshannock and Greensburg Central Catholic will tip off here momentarily in the 2A Boys Basketball Championships in the second round here at North Allegheny. Glad to have you aboard as we get ready for the nightcap of today's game. If you missed our opener, Union falls in the opener 41-35 to Alt.
Now Greensburg Central Catholic against Neshannock. Neshannock, the 4 seed, Greensburg Central Catholic. They were the 1 seed going into the WPIL tournament, Tim, but they were upset in the quarterfinals by the Union Scotties who we just saw. They've been on a rampage ever since, kind of taking that loss personally, you kind of think, and to be expected as well. They got a lot of height, they got a lot of athleticism. They're going to be a challenge for this Neshannock team here tonight.
Yeah, as Neshannock going to have to find some answers here tonight. As you mentioned, going up some team that basically features all 35 over 6 foot. Their smallest player is 5'10", and Samir Crosby. Everybody else is 6'3", 6'2", 6 foot, and 6'5".
And the difference in that game when Union was able to get the win was they were patient. Kind of what we didn't see tonight. They were patient in what they were trying to do offensively. They kept it to a low-scoring game, 42-40. But that kind of plays in the Neshannock's hands as well because they allowed just 43 points per game on average over the course of this season. So if they can continue to do that tonight, control the pace of the game from the beginning, work the ball inside, outside, not forcing shots, that's how you take on any team, but especially such a strong Greensburg Central Catholic team like they have tonight as well.
And tonight's broadcast is brought to you by attorney Larry Keith, serving the community for all their legal needs for over 20 years. Wishing all of Lawrence County teams the best of luck in tonight's state playoffs.
Winner of this one is going to take on the winner of Jeanette and Central Cambria. That game tipped off at 7 o'clock. The Mohawk game already underway. That was also a 7 o'clock tip as well in Class 3A. We'll get you Newcastle Transit Authority updates on that one.
All right, we do have a number change for one of the players. I'm guessing I don't have a number 4 for Greensburg Central Catholic, but we'll have to double check on that and see if you have it.
Let's see what I can grab. I might have to go make a run at some point and find that out. So we'll get on to that. Neshannock in their road reds. They'll be going left to right as you listen here at lcsportsnet.com. GCC in the home whites with the maroon numerals. They'll be going right to left.
All right, as we get ready here to start tonight's ball game here from North Allegheny, the tip will be controlled by Greensburg Central Catholic as we just get underway here in the first quarter. As they bring it up, the Central Catholic will control. Bringing it up is Tarpley, gives it over into the corner. They drive down to the baseline. They give it back up. They work it outside. Driving down inside is Crosby, and we got a whistle.
They're going to tie up.
They're going to tie up. And I'll go over to Neshannock with 7:37 here to play first quarter. Neshannock in all red, trimmed in silver with the white numerals.
Allison, Rind, Anderton, Quat, and Parada, the starting five for the Lancers.
As they bring it down inside, they give it back out to Allison. They're going to give it up top to Anderton. Anderton with the ball, dribbling with the left hand, working around the arc. Stops at the top, gives it back up to Allison. Hands it off to Quat. Davey Quat dribbles and gives it back up to Anderton. Anderton's going to work it outside as we're down to 7 minutes here to play first quarter. Rin with the ball, throws inside of Parada. Parada has the ball stripped away, knocked out by Crosby. Last touch by Greensburg Central Catholic.
Yeah, as soon as Parada got it, they were going with an immediate double team on the big man, the former Duquesne football player.
As they work it inside, the ball's going to be tipped away. Picked up there by Central Catholic as they take it to the hole, up and good there by Tarpley.
Yeah, Tarpley just out and running once they got the turnover on the inbounds pass. He was halfway up the court. They got him in transition, and no one's stopping him.
Rin brings it across the timeline. Hands it off to Quat. 6:35 here to play. Work it down in the blocks to Parada. On the right side, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound there by GCC.
I think O'Rourke actually got a hand on it on the way up there as well, too, Tim.
Yep, and Samir Crosby will run the offense. Drives down the right side. Euro steps in and off the glass, good for two.
Well, pretty. Just found an avenue. Nice Euro step to split a pair of Neshannock defenders. Off the window and in, 4-0.
Anderton gives the ball up to Rin. Rin at the line, throws it outside back to Quat as they work it up to Quat, top of the key. Quat looks at a three, passes it up, give it back to Anderton. They're working into the left corner. Rin drives baseline. He'll pick the shot up, no good. Rebound there by O'Rourke as they bring the ball up. They give it outside, that's Crosby from the corner three, back of the rim, no good. Ball on the ground, kicked around, picked up there by Neshannock. As they bring the ball in the forecourt is Anderton. Anderton blocked from behind, and the ball's going to be last touched. They're going to get a foul, I guess, on Neshannock. They're going to get that one on Allison. That'll be his first. 5:33 remaining here in the first. 4-0. GCC with the lead.
And here's just where Greensburg Central Catholic is so strong. They immediately, not even 2.5 minutes into the game, bring in a couple more big bodies. 6'4" Ty Rozier coming off the bench, as well as 5'11" senior Sean Walker.
So Crosby with the ball in the backcourt.
Also David Wachinski, a sophomore, in there for the first time.
They get it up top. They'll work it out in the corner. Jump pass up top of the key. They work it down below and back out. Three from the corner, shot taken, no good. Rebound by Rin. Rin gives it out to Anderton. Anderton gives it over to back to Rin.
If you're Neshannock, you're just trying to get off a quality shot. They've not even had a shot hit the rim yet. 2 blocked shots and the turnover in their possession so far.
Rin goes right side. Gives it over to Quat. Quat back up top to Rin. Rin back up top to Quat. Quat with the ball is going to get a screen from Parada. Throws it back outside. A wild throw. Looking for Allison, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover for Neshannock.
You see Matthew Sopko check in for the first time for Ashton Allison. Not a very deep team, Neshannock, and as I just mentioned, GCC has already gone 8 deep, and we're just 3 minutes into the game. So see how that plays a factor in this game, too.
Wachinski with the ball as he brings it across. They throw it back across. Three taken, deep three, rattles the rim, no good. Rebound to Neshannock. Rin comes down with it as he brings it across the timeline. Gives it over to Anderton. He'll try a three from the wing. Back to the glass, no good. Rebound there by GGC as they bring it up. Take it into the hole. Shot taken, no good, but a foul is assessed. And 2 shots coming up here for Wachinski.
Yeah, the quick first step. We saw it on the bucket from Samir Crosby early, and now you see it right there from Wachinski getting right to the hoop. Only 5'6", but Tim, with that quick step, he's a step ahead of everybody else and forces Jake Rind to commit the personal.
So, first shot is up and good for number 2, David Wachinski. And second shot also good, and a 6-0 lead here for GCC.
So 2 points for Tarpley, 2 for Crosby, 2 for Wachinski, a 6-0 Greensburg Central Catholic advantage.
With the ball is Sopko as they work it around over to Rin on the left wing. Top of the key to Anderton to Quat. Quat going to be boxed out as they give it back to Anderton. Sopko turnaround three from the wing. Shot taken, no good. Rebound for Walker as he brings the ball back up. They drive inside, they throw it back out. They'll work it up top. They'll give it over to Wachinski. Dribbling with the right hand, gets left side into the corner to Walker. Walker into the baseline, now brings it back out. And the ball's going to be out of bounds right by the Neshannock bench. And we're having a media timeout with 3:27. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
6-0 in the first quarter here. 3:27 remaining in the first. As we're trying to identify the player who is wearing number 4 for the Centurions. We believe it's Liam Gallagher. We have him listed as number 14. And we'll see if that's who that is here in a moment. Trying to get confirmation on that. 3:27 remaining here. And Neshannock looking for their first points of the ball game. Centurions will throw it in though. O'Rourke throws it in as they give it back up to Crosby as he gives it back over. Gallagher takes the shot and up and good.
Number 4, Liam Gallagher.
It is Liam Gallagher is number 4. And your program's listed at 14, but we got that straightened out. It's 8-0 lead here for GCC as they work the ball out. It's Rin for 3. Good. Jake Rin gets Neshannock on the board and cuts the lead down to 5. As they bring the ball up with Crosby as he crosses the timeline. Throw back course to O'Rourke as they give it back out. As they drive inside, give it back. It's O'Rourke for 3. Good.
3 for the Centurions for 22.
O'Rourke gets the ball as it goes out of bounds. And now Neshannock turns over the ball with 2:33 remaining. That's 11-3 lead here for the Centurions. As they bring it up with Riley. Riley against Anderton. Goes over to Gallagher. Gallagher with the ball. Gallagher. Top of the key. Takes the 3. Short. Saved by Neshannock, but he's going to step on the baseline. He'll stay with Greensburg Central Catholic.
Number 12, Samir Crosby returns to the Centurions.
As Gallagher will throw it in. They get it in, they work it up top. They get it over to Crosby. Work it down inside to O'Rourke. Top of the key now, back out. Give the ball in the hands of Tarpley. Tarpley gives it back to Crosby. Crosby between the two circles by the North Allegheny logo. Give it back to Tarpley. Drives down left side, throws it out. 3 from the corner, back of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Wren. Gets it out to Anderton. Anderton with a long throw down. They're saved by Quat. Over to Parada. Parada puts it up and in. Tony Parada with his first points of the game. And it's 11-5. With the ball is Riley. He drives inside. Shot off the glass and good. 13-5, minute 25 to play here, first quarter. With the ball is Anderton. Anderton gives over to Parada. Parada goes right side, gives it to Riley. Riley back left side to Sopko. Over to Quat. Quat looked at a 3, passes it up, throws inside, finds a cutter, and that is Parada up and good for them. 13-7 lead now here for Greensburg Central Catholic as they bring the ball up. Crosby with the ball. Crosby switches hands, throws into the lane, takes a shot in front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound and put in by Gallagher. And it's 15-7. Anderton with the ball over to Parada. 35 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Give it back out. Sopko for 3 from the left wing. Shot no good. Rebound Crosby. Crosby on the move. Stops at the line. Passes down underneath. Shot up and good by Tarpley. 17-7, 10-point lead. 20 seconds remaining. Anderton with the ball. Down to 15 seconds. Anderton goes left side. Gets over to Quat. Down to 10 seconds. Back to Wren. Gives it back out to Quat. Quat down to 4 seconds. Quat over to Wren. He'll try a 3. In front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Centurions. And the quarter will end. And a big one here for Greensburg Central Catholic as they lead by 10, 17-7. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh McDoor and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of your agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. So one of their locations is in Leopold or New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Rudd and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors the customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. All Joe today at 724-71-4294 to discuss your needs project.
As 8 minutes on the clock as we enter the second quarter. GCC with a 10-point lead, 17-7, as they get the ball to Riley. Riley works it down in the corner to Gallagher. Back up top, they bounce pass inside. Shot taken there by Rourke, no good. Rebound there by Neshannock as Anderton brings the ball up. Gets it over to Gino as Gino works it down inside. We're going to drop by Quat, no good. Rebound there by Anderton. Bounce pass inside. And Allison can't get to it as the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Centurions. 7:30 here to play in the first quarter, or first half, excuse me. 10-point lead here for GCC. They throw into the corner, stolen away by Wren. Wren brings the ball up, bounce pass inside, kicked around. Wren gets it back, give it over to the left side to Anderton to Quat. Quat passes up a 3, drives into the lane, has the ball stripped. He'll pick up a foul. And Davey Quat will head to the line, shooting 2 here for Neshannock with 7:11 remaining here in the second quarter.
GCC receive foul to number 22, Brady O'Rourke. 2 shots upcoming for David Quat.
So Quat at the line. Shot is up and good.
Interesting, as I was wandering around there, Tim, Brady O'Rourke just committed that foul. Braden Riley, though, changed his shoes between quarters. He's wearing white shoes, got rid of them, and put on these black Nikes now. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. As Riley with the ball, gets it up over to Tarpley, bounce pass inside, has Crosby with it, gets it back out to Gallagher. Gallagher goes left side to Tarpley, throw inside, back to Crosby, gets it back out. Riley with the ball, goes left side, gets it over to O'Rourke. He'll bring the ball back out. O'Rourke driven with the left hand, gives it back out to Gallagher. Gallagher now penetrates, gives it back out, and Tarpley will take it down the lane and put it in for 2.
Tarpley now with 6, lead back up to 10 here early second quarter.
Anderson with the ball, gets it over to Allison. Allison back up top, gets it over to Mazzocco as they work the ball back up. Shot taken, good. Davey Quat with the tray.
Calling it just a 2 there, Tim, just a 2.
Just a 2. Gallagher with the ball as they lead 19-7. Tarpley drives into the lane, takes a runner, shot no good, gets his own rebound. Ball's loose and last touch by, I think, Neshannock going out of bounds. He'll stay with GCC.
Really nice to see, though, Gino Mazzocco, first time back on the court in probably almost 2 months at this point now after suffering a foot injury. Was in a boot for a long time. Coach said they'd hope to have him back by states. Well, here we are. Didn't play in the first round, but is playing today.
With the ball is Gallagher. 5:40 here to play, second quarter. Bounce pass over to Crosby. Work it down, and ball's going to be off the hands of O'Rourke. Goes out of bounds, and it'll go over to Neshannock. The Lancers trailing by 8, 19-11. 5:35 here to play. As Parada checks back in here for the Lancers. As Allison will take a seat. Anderson with the ball in the backcourt. He brings it into the forecourt. Gives it over to Mazzocco. Mazzocco drives inside and gives it back out to Anderson. Work left side, give it over to Wren. Wren behind the arc. Back to Anderson on the right wing now. Back top of the key to Wren. Drives in the lane, now gives it back out to Mazzocco. Mazzocco turns his back, drives down the right side out, brings it back out. Over to Quat, stops his dribble, throws inside, and Parada back out to Wren for 3. Good.
That's the perfect ball movement you need. You do a little screen and roll, you get the flash to the high post on the big guy, right back outside for Wren's second 3.
Yeah, Parada has that great vision from inside. You know he can take it to the hole, but he can also dish it out. With the ball is Tarpley. Gives it over to Crosby. Back to Tarpley, top of the key. Loses control, gets it back, gives it over to Crosby. Crosby give it back to Tarpley as they work behind the arc. Gallagher drives down the left side, stops and pops at the line. Shot no good. Picked up there by Wren. Wren brings the ball in the forecourt. Neshannock trails by 5. Anderson with the ball. Gets it into Parada. Parada back out to Anderson. He'll back it out. 4 minutes, 5 seconds here to play in the quarter. Anderson over to Quat. Quat going to drive inside, lose control, gets the ball back. Gets it over to Anderson. We're under 4 minutes here to play. Give it back to Quat. Looked at a 3. He'll pass that one up. He'll give it back out to Wren. Cross-court pass as they work it down to Mazzocco. Drives inside, out to Wren. Wren will try a 3. Rolls the rim, no good. Rebound Gallagher as they get it up. Quickly to O'Rourke. He'll drive into the lane with the right hand off the glass. Good.
And that's where this team is so sneaky good, is in the transition game, because just from 0 to 100 miles an hour, essentially, quickly up the court, but always in control, and then so much body control going to the hoop there, like O'Rourke short on that one.
Anderson for 3. Good. Anderson says, you're going to leave me open? I'll take that tray.
That's a big answer for the 42nd 3 of the year for the senior.
O'Rourke with the ball, fakes the three against Parada, throws the ball back out. That's Riley. Over to Crosby. Crosby with the ball, backs it off, goes left side, gives it over to Gallagher. Up top, O'Rourke will try a three, rolls the rim, no good. Rebound, Mazzocco. Mazzocco brings the ball up. Goes over to Anderton. Anderton on the left wing, now brings it between the two circles. As he gives it back out to Quat. Quat top of the key. Quat bounce past the Parada, back out to Quat. Quat has room on the right wing. Drives into the lane, takes a shot, no good. Rebound there by O'Rourke. 2:30 remaining here in the quarter.
Yeah, O'Rourke didn't get his third block of the game on that one, but he altered his shot big time on Davey. He had to really adjust as he went to the hoop.
Tarpley with the ball, brings it between top of the key.
But it's been good, solid possessions, good patient possessions for Neshannock here in this second quarter.
As they work with the Crosby, drives into the lane. He's going to get fouled, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
Yeah, Samir Crosby noticed the mismatch there as he went right at Parada and takes us to immediate timeout.
Let's take this timeout. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
As we head to the last 2:13 here of the quarter, going to score to pass along as Mohawk trails Forest by 3 at the end of 3, 41-38.
Yeah, it's been a good back and forth game there in Class 3A for the Sweet 16. Mohawk trying to make it back-to-back seasons into the PIAA quarterfinals. Union, unfortunately, defeated earlier tonight here at North Allegheny. Third time they've fallen to Olsh this year, 41-36 the final there.
Crosby at the line, puts the first one in.
Extends the lead to 5. Again, a reminder and big thank you to attorney Larry Keith. Today's broadcast brought to you by attorney Larry Keith. Wishing all of our Lawrence County teams best of luck in the state playoffs. Serving your community with all your legal needs for over 20 years.
In and out rebound there by Parada. As Anderton will bring the ball up. 22-17 lead here for Greensburg Central Catholic. As they work the ball on the outside, that is Sopko, gives it over to Quat. Loses control, picked up there by GCCs. Tarpley brings it on the move, off the glass, good for 2.
Remember what I said about body control? I mean, he basically did a pirouette as he went up to the hoop, but did it intentionally and just soft touch off the window and in.
24-17 lead here for the Centurions. They get it into the hands of Quat, over to Sopko inside the arc, back out to Quat. He'll try a deep 3. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Crosby. Crosby on the move. Crosby into the lane. As they get the ball back out to Gallagher, over to Crosby from the corner for 3. Good.
Triple for GCC for number 12, Samir.
And we get a timeout from Neshannock as all of a sudden coming out of the timeout, 6-0 run for Greensburg Central Catholic. 38-second punch, the Centurions timeout.
Coach Corey was looking for a charge call on Crosby as he went into the lane, ran over the defender, but no call. They just let the play continue. Crosby then slips into the corner and hits the 3. And as that timeout came, he just kind of shaking his head there, James.
Yeah, shaking his head, just didn't exactly go. Crosby shaking his head because he's not able to get the shot to fall. On the other end, Coach Corey Neshannock shaking their head of where's the charge call. But the shot's not falling for Neshannock. I think maybe a couple of rush shots the last couple possessions for the Lancers, similar to what you saw for Union in the first game. Neshannock was very patient in the first quarter and early second quarter, cut the lead down to 4, but a quick 6-0 run just like that. That shows you what this great Centurions team can do. By the way, Gino Mazzocco, he's back on the bench right now. He just checked back in as soon as I say that. Mazzocco, this is his first game since the Shenango game on January 21st. So he's been out nearly 2 months. You wondered how his basketball legs would return.
As they bring the ball in the forecourt, Anderton finds Mazzocco back out to Sopko. Up top to Quat. Quat drives and gives the ball back out to Anderton. Anderton over to Parada. Parada hands it off to Mazzocco. Over to Quat. Quat looked at a 3, passes up, drives into the lane, stops at the line, takes a shot, in and out. Mazzocco with a big offensive board as he brings the ball out. He needs some help as he's getting tied up, gets it over to Parada. Parada hands it back to Mazzocco. Mazzocco with the ball, dribbling. Hands it back out to Sopko, give it over to Anderton. 30 seconds here to play in the quarter. Neshannock trails by 10. As they drive inside, shot taken by Anderton underneath the basket, no good.
Yeah, kind of lost his footing as he went to the hoop there. Now gets tripped up.
Poked away there by Anderton, picked up by Parada. Gets it outside, we'll get a 3, try, good by Sopko.
I'll mark that one down as a play of the game nomination, depending on how this one comes out. Just stick to it with this from Anderton.
And Tarpley drives into the lane, and he's going to get fouled and hit to the line, shooting 2.
Got fouled and fouled hard there as Mazzocco kind of got the arms tangled up with him on the way up.
5 seconds remain here in the quarter. A.J. Tarpley, the 6'3 sophomore, from the line, misses the first. Score remains a 7-point Centurion lead, 27-20.
Real quick, the winner takes in on Jeanette or Northern Cambria. Jeanette leads by 8 in that game at the half.
Second shot, rolls the rim, no good. Ball on the ground, picked up there by Wren as Seal gets the shot off at midcourt and rolls it off the backboard, off the rim and pulled away. We have played the first half here at North Allegheny as Neshannock trails Greensburg Central Catholic 27-20.
Yeah, great effort to be able to even get a clean shot off there at the end of the first half from Wren. But hey, you're Neshannock, you've kept this close, you're staying within it. Make a couple adjustments, and we'll see what they do when they come out from the locker room.
You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builders has been building our community for 70 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9 ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Hey Scotty, fans, it's Mrs. Ryan
and Miss Felina here on behalf of the Union Area Education Association.
And we want to wish all of our Scotties good luck this season. Go Scotties!
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Neshannock's Davey Quat as the February Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month for scoring his 1,000th career point in the section finale. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel wrestler Maggie Alfera as the February Female Athlete of the Month for finishing 3rd in the WPIAL Championships and qualifying for the state finals. Congratulations and best of luck to juniors Maggie Alfera and Davey Quat, the February Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Welcome back here to North Allegheny. We are at halftime as Neshannock trails by 27-20, to Greensburg Central Catholic. And a game similar to the Union game that we've seen earlier, James, where right off the bat, the Lawrence County team just kind of cold to start the ball game and gets in behind by about double digits early in the game.
Yeah, well, and it was a complete opposite. It was Union who was ahead by double digits early in that game because Olsh's couldn't buy a basket. They were able to chip away because they took more high percentage shots. Neshannock has done a good job of not taking too many outside shots. In fact, by my count, they're 4 of 10 from beyond the arc, so not bad. They just haven't been able to get any real quality interior looks to be able to alleviate some of that pressure. And I think that's been the bigger issue overall for Neshannock here in this contest. But still plenty of game to go. They were down by 10 after 1. They've already chipped away. And that's all you got to think about is chipping away little by little here down the stretch. Speaking of down the stretch, a score update not looking good for Mohawk, trailing 55-44 with just under a minute to play to Forest Hills, the District 6 champion. So might be down to our final stretch of games here.
Yeah.
As the final 3 teams for Lawrence County were doing battle here tonight.
So we're just moments away here from the second half getting started. As we look at some of the numbers here in the first half. First for Greensburg Central Catholic, A.J. Tarpley with 8, Samir Crosby with 6, Liam Gallagher with 4, Brady Riley with 2, and Brady O'Rourke with 5, and David Wyszynski with 2 from the line. For Neshannock, it was Ashton Allison playing but did not score in the first half. Jake Wren with 2 threes for 6 points. Taylor Anderson with 3. David Quat with 4. And Tony Parada with 4. And Matthew Sopko off the bench with a try. And that is our halftime scoring update.
Well, I have a moment to give a shout out to attorney Lou Parada. Today's playoff broadcast brought to you in part by attorney Lou Parada, an attorney for any and all of your legal needs. You can get a free injury case evaluation at louparada.com. Wishing best of luck to all student athletes here on the road to Hershey. Again, the winner of this one will take on either Jeanette or Central Cambria. The last score update we had was a 8-point Jeanette lead at the half of that one. Jeanette, the WPIAL champions, defeating Union in the finals. This Greensburg Central Catholic team, they were the 1 seed in the WPIAL tournament before that upset victory for Union in the quarterfinals of the district tournament. And then you look at that Olsh team. They were the number 6 seed out of the WPIAL, Tim. Well, when you look at it, I mean, they were leading Jeanette by 15 late in the third quarter, and Jeanette just went on a crazy run to win that quarterfinal game. So the depth of this Class 2A field all out of District 7 is impressive.
We were talking about that all season long, thinking how much depth there was in 2A, and we're seeing it right here, right now, throughout the WPIAL playoffs and then now the PIAA playoffs. And when you look at the second half here for Neshannock, they're not in bad shape. They're trailing by 7 in a game that, they trailed as much as 10 a couple different times. It's been transition baskets for the Centurion. Has really been a difference here in the first half. It's just a matter of making some adjustments, having some shots fall, and maybe not making a few critical turnovers that they had in the first half.
And then how crazy is this? Northgate was the number 7 team out of the WPIAL. They had to go onto the eastern side of the bracket. They're into the Elite 8. They defeated Clarion tonight by a 65-37 final. So, this Northgate team is not a team to sleep on either. The top 7 teams from the WPIAL all made it into the state Sweet 16. And unfortunately, 2 sets of them are playing against each other. Union knocked out by Olsh for the 3rd time this year. And now Greensburg Central Catholic leading at the half over Neshannock by 7. Again, the winner of this one takes on Jeanette or Northern Cambria. Olsh will take on either Swickley Academy or Lakeview. That game just underway with our friends up at Mercer County Radio 96.7. You can check that one out. I'll get you some score updates on that one over the rest of this game. Real quick, a works in progress key to the second half for Neshannock is to get back to that patience. Work the ball inside out. When they were able to get it to Parada and Allison flashing that high post, that's when they were able to get their flurry of points there late in the first and early in the second quarter. Greensburg Central Catholic has made those adjustments a little bit defensively. It's the cat and mouse game, the game of chess, to be able to figure out what the next strategy is going to be. The other big key for Neshannock defensively, got to get back defensively and got to stay in the lanes because there's just too much dribble penetration so far in this contest for the Centurions.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Tony Parada in the first half with 4 points and only 1 rebound. Not really consistently involved in the plays here in the first half. When they did get him down on the blocks, he took advantage of it. He got 1 big rebound. They need to get him involved, I think, in the offense. If they get him established inside, then the outside shots for Quat and Wren and others will fall. And
speaking of falling, it is final. Mohawk has fallen in the second round to Forest Hills. Your final score there, 59-45.
All right, 8 minutes on the clock as we get ready to start the third quarter here from North Allegheny.
And that means Neshannock is the last Lawrence County team remaining, trailing by 7 here as we start the third quarter.
Anderton with the ball as he crosses the timeline as they go right to left on your devices. Give it up to Parada, go left side, right side to Wren. Wren throws inside to Tony Parada with the left hand, turns around and scoops it in.
I swear I was not in Coach Corey's huddle. Did exactly what we talked about. Got to work the ball inside, and a nice, nifty, soft touch with the left hand for the big guy.
Yeah. For a football player, he sure can play basketball. And outside, we get a 3 by Gallagher.
His first 3, third different Centurion with a triple in the contest. And you can see why Liam Gallagher is so highly touted as a potential player at the next level.
As Allison has the ball top of the key, gives it over to Wren. Wren makes a nice move against Crosby, drives inside. Baseline, takes it to the hole, good for 2.
Jake Wren, 5'11", but man, does he get up there quickly, and he just finds a sneaky way of getting the ball up above the bigs when he goes to the hoop like that.
They work it down in the corner again. It's Gallagher from the left alone. He puts it in.
Oh, beautiful ball movement. The extra pass not once but twice to lead to that open corner 3. Back-to-back trays for Liam.
33-24 lead here for the Centurions as they give the ball up top to Wren. Wren goes right side to Quat for 3. Rolls the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound is going to come up. Ball's loose. Parada's going to come up with a loose ball. He'll drive into the lane, has the ball swept away. Picked up there by Riley as he gets it out to Crosby.
Yeah, pretty clean game in terms of turnovers, but those teams just give it back and forth right there. Good quick hands by Crosby to slap it away from the big guy before he went to make a move in the lane.
Riley with the ball on the right wing. And we get a whistle off the ball.
Foul charge number 3, Ashton Allison.
Ashton, that'll be his second.
And no real foul trouble anywhere here, Tim.
No, it's been a clean, they've let them play, and it's been a clean game, really. There hasn't been many contested plays on that level. Riley with the ball. Brandon Riley has 2 points tonight. Throws it into the corner to Crosby, drives left baseline, and we're going to step on it. No, we're going to get a push on the baseline. And we're going to get this one against Anderton.
And you're going to see Jeffrey Measle check in for the first time to get a little extra height out there. He'll replace Ashton Allison on the court, 6'4" senior Jeff Measle.
They work it around the perimeter as Riley gets it over to Gallagher. Gallagher backs it off. So he works towards the top of the key between the two circles. Gallagher with the ball, dribbling with his left hand. Guarded there by Jake Wren. Goes right side, gets it over to Riley. Riley with the ball. Over to Crosby on the wing on the right side. Crosby backs it out. Crosby trying to make a move against Anderton. Works it inside. Skip pass outside. Shot taken from the corner. No good, but we got a whistle and a foul. And 3 shots coming up here for number 22, Brady O'Rourke.
Yeah, the closeout from Measle, and he closed out and then went in for the rebound, and he was about 5 feet inside the three-point arc when the whistle was blown. So he immediately turned up and put the palms to the sky like, wait, what just happened? But apparently made contact on the closeout before he went in for the rebound.
So the first one up by O'Rourke is good. 2 more to follow and a 10-point lead now here for the Centurions.
While we have a moment, I'll also want to give a shout out. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by attorney Bill Flannery, law office of William J. Flannery, wishing all the student athletes of Lawrence County the best of luck during these state playoffs. Good luck to the Lancers. Again, the final team now remaining here in the state tournament from the county.
O'Rourke's second shot rolls the rim and falls off. Looks and shoots and puts the third one in. He hits 2 out of 3.
Now O'Rourke will go to the bench. He's going to St. Vincent College, Tim, and you can see why. He's got the outside game. He's got the inside game. Good athleticism for a 6'5" senior. Oh, yeah, the size, too, as well, to play there for St. Vincent next season.
With the ball as Anderton gives it up top to Wren. Work it down in the corner. That is Quat for 3. Back of the rim. High bounce, no good. Rebound there by Tarpley. Tarpley on the move. Tarpley down the lane with the right hand off the glass. Good.
Body control and soft touch at the glass. We said it a few times. Tarpley just keeps on doing it. Increase the lead to 13 and a timeout in Neshannock.
And with 5:07, it's 37-24 GCC. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
It's so convenient for them. We take them door to door. We help them get off and on the bus if they need it. They use the lifts.
I love the people, especially the senior citizens.
They care about us as much as we care about them.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
5 minutes, 7 seconds remaining here in the third. 37-24 lead for the Centurions. Neshannock with the ball as Anderton will bring it up court. Gets it over to Mazzocco as they get over to Wren on the left wing. Back top is Quat, leaves alone. His shot taken, no good, but he is fouled. And Davey Quat will head to the line shooting 3 here for Neshannock.
Well, that was the key I was about to mention, was they got to find a way to get Davey Quat more comfortable. He's only took 1 three-pointer in the first half by my count, 0 for 3 in the second half, but that one I guess technically doesn't count because he was fouled coming through. So similarly how O'Rourke got 3 freebies, Davey gets 3 as well. The 1,000-point shooter makes his first.
Cuts it down to a dozen. As GCC leads 37-25. Quad second shot is good. Quad now with 6, looking for point number 7 to complete the 3-point free throws.
Just to show you how deep Greensburg Central Catholic is, they just made substitutions. They have 5 players on the floor in the middle of the third quarter, and not one of them has a committed foul.
Quat misses the third, and it remains an 11-point lead here for the Centurions. As they bring the ball up, that is Wachowski. Gives it over to Gallagher. Gallagher for 3, good.
Third 3 for Liam Gallagher. He's just lights out from downtown tonight.
With the ball is Quat.
And all 3 in the third quarter, by the way, Tim. He's 3 for 3.
Yeah, gives over to Wren. Wren gives it over to Quat on the left wing. Quat top of the key to Parada. They work it over to Wren. Back left side. Quat's going to drive inside, take it to the hole. Shot no good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch there by Neshannock with 4:13 remaining.
For Neshannock, number 3, Ashlyn Allison back on the floor.
Allison will check in, give Tony Parada a quick break before the under 4 timeout coming shortly. 4:13 remaining here in the quarter.
Tarpley with the ball, gives it back out as they work it around. Tarpley with the ball. Tarpley gives it back out, and they give it over to Crosby. Crosby back up top to Waquette. As they give it back out to Rozier and over to Gallagher. Gallagher drives inside. He's going to travel with the ball. And here's a turnover. Let's see if with 3:48, this could be the timeout. This should be the timeout. Yes.
44, Tony Parada back on the floor.
Yeah, now they got it.
Yeah. Immediate 3:48 remaining here in the third. Immediate timeout. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Plus today.
Congratulations to our February LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Union Girls Basketball as February's LCAP Team of the Month after winning their 3rd straight WPIAL championship. Congratulations to Coach Nogue and the undefeated Lady Scots basketball team, our February LCAP Team of the Month. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
40-26 lead here for Greensburg Central Catholic. Coming out of this media timeout with 3:48 remaining here in the third quarter.
It's official. The winner of this one will take on Jeanette as they defeat Northern Cambria 70-54.
So Neshannock will have the ball. Today's broadcast is brought to you by attorney Larry Keith, serving the community for all your legal needs for over 20 years. Wishing the Lawrence County teams the best of luck in the state playoffs. Neshannock throws inside to Parada. Parada underneath, gets fouled, but that was on the floor. And they'll get that on
Foul to number 2, David
Wazinski. And they'll get that back in, and here comes Quat. Quat on a little runner, up and good.
Well, maybe that can help for Davey Quat. Just to see one go in, Tim, sometimes that's all it takes to get you back into a bit of a flow.
Wazinski gives it over to Tarpley. Tarpley drives down the lane. Blocked there by Parada. He's going to travel with the ball and another turnover. Let's see if the Lancers can take advantage with 3:16 remaining here in the third. Try to cut this down from a 12-point lead.
Yeah, and that's all he can do. Chip away. Just chip away. Try to get this back under 10, then maybe down to 8 by the end of the quarter. That's all you're looking to do.
Wren with the ball on the right wing. Top of the key to Quat. Quat back out to Wren. Wren drives into the lane, stops his dribble, back out to Quat. 3 minutes here to play. Quat drives down the lane on a runner. Good! Looks like Quat may have found his rhythm. And it's a 10-point lead here for GCC as they bring the ball in the forecourt.
But there's a difference. That's what Union didn't do. Not as many inside shots. When it's not going from outside, you got to work it inside, and then they force a turnover here on defense.
Yeah. 2:42 remaining here in the third.
Something for your wall photography in the house. Going to get some great photos coming your way. Check them out on Facebook. We'll have select images on social media as well at the conclusion of this one. Lead down to 10.
Parada with the ball, top of the key. Goes right side to Anderton. Anderton goes over to Wren. Wren inside, finds Anderton. Anderton makes a nifty move, puts it off the glass, good for 2.
Just like that, it's a 6-0 run. Beautiful backdoor cut. You screen backdoor to be able to get Anderton open, and then nearly a steal in the backcourt again.
And we're going to get a reach-in foul. They're going to get this against Taylon Anderson, and that'll be his second.
Yeah, Talon didn't need to do that. He had the good position, but instead of just holding his ground, he reached with the hands, and that's you're going to get that foul called every time. 4th team foul of the quarter with 2:15 remaining in the third.
So Samir Crosby will throw it in right in front of us into the backcourt to Tarpley. Tarpley guarded there by Quad as he brings it up. Jump pass into the corner, and they bring it back out. Gallagher with the ball, down to 2 minutes here to play in the quarter. 8-point lead here for the Centurions. They work it back up. Give it back out to Gallagher. Gallagher going to drive, stop his dribble, give it back out, give it over to Riley. Riley will bring it back, top of the key. Minute 45 here to play. Tarpley with the ball. Tarpley drives into the lane. Tarpley takes it to the hole, off the glass, good with the foul.
He is so good. The 6'3" sophomore, man. Again, anytime he gets close to the rim, he's going to have the soft touch. It's going to find its way down.
And a nice move into the lane, and then moved out to his right to use the glass with his right hand and lay it in. So back up to a 10-point lead, and Tarpley looking to add one more. And he rolls the rim, no good. Rebound there by Wren. Wren brings the ball up. Gives it over to Quat. Quat back out to Wren for 3. In and out. Parada trying to get the rebound, can't do it. Run down in the corner by Tarpley, and a timeout taken here by Greensburg Central Catholic.
And Coach Christian Highland saying my bad because he actually interrupted what would have been a 2-on-1 opportunity there. How about cool story there for Coach Highland of Greensburg Central Catholic. His 5th year as a head coach, but he's only 28 years old.
Oh, wow. Impressive. Well, he's making a nice run here this year as they lead here by 10, 42-32.
Yeah, basically he was hired as an assistant coach, I believe it would be while he was still in college after going to pick Greensburg. And no matter how stressed out he might look on the court, it won't be as bad as what it was around this time last year. WPIAL semifinals, he didn't get there until after the game. That's because his wife gave birth 2 weeks early.
Wow.
Got to the hospital, watched the birth of his daughter, and then once everything was calmed down, rushed back out and guided his team to a victory to send him to the WPIAL championship. A win tonight would take them to the State Elite 8.
Here we go.
Swickley Academy leads Lakeview 30-18 at the halftime break.
Tarpley will throw it into Riley, and Riley will bring it up against Quad. He stops his dribble across the court, skip pass into the corner. That's Gallagher for 3, good.
They get 4 for 4 in the third quarter. Wow, Liam Gallagher red hot in the third quarter.
Gallagher with 16 here tonight. With the ball is Anderton. Gives it over to Wren. Wren looking inside, now dribbles, gives the ball back to Anderton. Anderton going to drive right side, gives it back out to Wren for three. Back of the rim, no good. Tarpley with the rebound, outlets it to Crosby. Crosby on the move, Crosby off the glass, and rolls it in. Crosby now with 8, and a 47-32 lead here, as the Centurions taking control here in the third. Quat with a runner, shot no good. Rebound Crosby. Crosby on the move. Crosby finds a trailer. That's Tarpley. Tarpley lays it off in the glass for two. 49-32 lead here for Greensburg Central Catholic, as we're down to 8 seconds here to play in the quarter. Loose ball picked up there by Riley. Riley going to lose control. The ball's going to be picked up by Quat. Stolen right back. They're going to get a shot off. And they'll end the quarter. But a big one here for Centurions as they take a 49-32 lead over the Lancers. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Madure and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenopleopole or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
8 minutes on the clock. We enter the fourth quarter for GCC is Crosby, Riley, O'Rourke, Gallagher, and Rozier. For Neshannock, it is Mazzocco, Quate, Parada, Wren, and that is a 3 by Gallagher from the corner. He now has 19 in the game, and it's a 20-point lead. Anderton for 3. He'll answer it.
Second 3 of the night for Anderton, but how about Gallagher now 5 of 5 from beyond the arc in the second half.
Finding his rhythm, no doubt about it. O'Rourke into the lane, takes a jumper, front of the rim, no good. Ball batted around, last touch there by Parada going out of bounds. So GCC will throw it in with 7:22 here to play in the fourth quarter. Gallagher will throw it in from underneath the basket. Considering they work it up top to Crosby. Work it down to O'Rourke. Finds a cutter. That is Rozier. Rozier puts it in.
His first points of the night for the senior. 7 different players in the scorebook now for GCC.
Deep 3 by Anderton. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound Rozier. Gives it out to Crosby. Crosby finds Riley. Riley puts it up, no good. Follow up on the offensive board by Crosby.
Even when it doesn't go right, it goes right for Greensburg Central Catholic. Couldn't get that one in transition, but
Crosby
still able to get it.
Still again. Stays with the ball, brings it in. The bounce pass inside to O'Rourke. He'll drive inside and turn around jumper. No good. Rebound there by Anderton. As he gets it out to Wren. Wren brings the ball up. Stop and pass for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Ball on the ground, fought by the Lancers, got up, picked up there by Anderton on a runner, off the glass and good.
Timeout called by Neshannock, and I like that right there. Actually, no, this is an official's timeout. Not sure what for.
I think it's a team timeout.
Okay, it is a 30-second timeout. Okay, it is a timeout called by Neshannock. They the official gave the signal of officials timeout there for a second, but Going back to that little floater there off the window and in, I wish more would do that. Using the glass on that little runner just makes it an easier shot rather than, because when you're floating it like that, you'd have to get the exact perfect depth to be able to get it to go in every time. You're not going to get a rattler to fall down like that, but if you use the window, you just have a little bit more control. Love that shot there from Anderson. He now has 8, Rind with 8, Quat with 9, Parada with 6. Good balance, but just not nearly enough the way that GCC is shooting the basketball. Liam Gallagher, 5 for 5 from beyond the arc in this quarter. He's got 19. A.J. Tarpley with 16 to lead the Centurions.
Six minutes, 26 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. GCC will throw it in. Pressure now in the backcourt shown here by the Lancers. They'll get it into Rozier. Back to Crosby as he'll bring the ball up. Bounce pass inside O'Rourke, and he puts it up and good for 2.
Crosby and Tarpley are such a dynamic duo, and then when you got a 6'5" inside-outside threat like O'Rourke, I mean, no surprise this team did what they did this year. Only 3 losses on the season.
Get inside of Parada, back out. They'll work it into the corner. Mazzocco with the ball, back to Parada. Gives it over. They're going to try a 3 with Anderton. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Rozier. Out to Gallagher. Work it down in the corner. Drive baseline. He's going to step on the baseline. No, they're going to get a foul against the Lancers.
Yeah, they're going to get a slap foul against Gino Mazzocco. Oh, by the way, after the whistle, Gallagher threw up another 3-pointer. It went in.
That is the second against Gino.
Rind back in and Jeff Measle back in as well for the Lancers. But time winding down on the season. 5:45 remaining. It's a 21-point Centurions edge.
Work it down inside of Tarpley. He's fouled immediately there by Anderton.
That'll be his third. I have a moment to give a shout out to Penn Ohio Bottled Water. We'll get our podcast up and running. A little spring preview show coming up probably next week. Already scrimmages underway. Games scheduled as early as next week, and section play beginning at the beginning of April.
Working into Rozier. Shot taken off the glass. No good. Rebound there by Measle as they get it out to Anderton. Anderton, top of the key. Gives it over to Quat. Quat stops his dribble. Cross-court pass to Wren. Gives it back up to Mazzocco. Over to Measle. Back to Anderton. They work it out to Sopko for 3. Shot taken, no good. Rebound Centurions as O'Rourke comes down with it. O'Rourke goes to the inside. Rozier shot, no good, but he's fouled. And Ty Rozier will head to the line.
Yeah, when you have a 6'4" senior and Ty Rozier coming off of the bench, first off, kudos to him accepting that role and playing in that role.
Yeah, Rozier.
Blood on the court?
I think we're going to get a timeout. I'm not sure for what. Maybe we do have blood, Mark. Yep. They're going to clean it up here. There's just wetness.
So, quick timeout. Again, today's broadcast, thank you to attorney Larry Keith, serving the community for all your legal needs for over 20 years. Attorney Larry Keith sponsoring our 4 quarterfinals broadcasts here today. You know, I mean, it's getting hotter and humid outside. It might just be that the court is getting a bit slippery. They're finding like 5 or 6 different spots that the officials are asking to try to dry up. Interesting.
They're all looking at different spots. Yeah.
Well, and when you got these two teams so aggressive, they're flying all over the court, bodies.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's no question about it.
So now they are wetting it down with water. So I think this actually is blood. They found blood spatter, and now they're going back and hunting the trail. So why don't we take a quick break while they hunt deer, and we'll be back in a moment at lcsportsnet.com.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
And Rozier's at the line. First shot is going to roll off to the left. No good. Score remains 58-37 lead here for Greensburg Central Catholic.
Tony Parada was just getting tended to by trainer Barb Kennard during that break as well.
Second shot rattles out. So no, goes over 2, goes Rozier. They work it in the corner. They work it down on the blocks to Wren. Gives it back out to Quat for 3, and good.
Finally, Davey Quad able to get one to fall down here tonight from beyond the arc.
18-point lead here for the Centurions with 4:50 remaining.
Quat, the first Lancer, in double figures now with 12.
As they work it down inside, that is going to be a charge on Crosby as he went sliding in from the right baseline. With 4:44 remaining.
Matt Sopko able to draw that Medora Bonner Law change in possession.
So give it over to Anderton as he brings the ball in the forecourt. Anderton against Crosby. Gives it over to Quat. Now to Wren. Drives into the lane. And they're going to get charge on Wren.
Well, I have a moment to give a shout out to our powering sponsor, LCAP. And how about the VITA program? VITA Volunteers, the Volunteers in Tax Assistance. If you, your friends or family or kids or clients need to file a return, drop off your tax package at LCAP or schedule an appointment beginning next week. Volunteers up to date with drop-off packages. Lots of appointments are available. Get your tax returns done for free with the Volunteers in Tax Assistant program, one of just the many great programs that LCAP offers.
As they get it in, over in the corner, that's Gallagher for 3 again. Good, he's just on fire. 22 here tonight.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, he hasn't missed from outside at all here in the second half.
Yeah, I don't have him for any attempts in the first half, and I have him 6 for 6 in the second.
Neshannock will throw the ball in. They get it into Anderton. Anderton drives into the lane, has room off the glass, good for 2.
Yeah, Anderton's played a nice second half here. 7 points here in the fourth quarter, actually, for the senior.
Yeah, as they bring the ball up with Gallagher. Anderton harassing him, snoops the ball away, and Measle comes down with it. Gives it over to Sopko as they bring the ball up. That is going to be Wren for inside the arc for 2.
Now Wren in double figures with that long 2. So good balance. Quat 10, and Anderton 10, Wren 10, but still trailing big.
As they bring the ball up with O'Rourke. He'll lose control. The ball go out of bounds. And Neshannock will get the ball and we'll have a media timeout with 3:37 here to play. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Celebrating 25 years of the best coverage of high school sports in Western Pennsylvania. This is the Trib Live High School Sports Network, covering 140 schools throughout all 3 sports seasons. Trib HSSN is always there. On tribhssn.triblive.com, you'll find live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, news, and so much more. The Trib Live High School Sports Network, broadcasting high school sports in Western Pennsylvania for 25 years.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
And welcome back here to North Allegheny as the Centurions lead the Lancers 61-44 here in the fourth quarter. Lancers will throw it in with 3:37 to play here in the fourth.
Coming back to the game, we will announce our Melee Chiropractic play of the game, as well as our MVP Insurance MVP of the game.
The Lancers bring the ball up with Anderton. 3:30 here to play. Anderton will try a deep three, rolls the rim. Prada can't get the rebound, goes out wide, picked up there by Tarpley. Tarpley with the ball as he backs it off. 3:15 here to play. Gives it over to Riley. Riley gives it back now over to Crosby. Crosby drives into the lane. A little jumper blocked there by Measle. Picked up by Anderton. As they work it out to Quat. Quat drives into the lane. Runner, shot, front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. Quat works underneath, finds Parada. Parada off the glass, good for two.
Yeah, good find. Amongst all the traffic, sometimes you forget that, oh yeah, I can dish it off to a buddy. And Parada, certainly a good buddy to find.
As they work it down on the baseline, a shot is up and good there by Tarpley. 63-46 lead now here for the Centurions. Give the ball back over to Quat. Over to Parada, back to Quat. Tries a three on a give and go. Shot no good. Ball bounced out to Grin. Grin drives into the lane. He'll take a runner. Shot no good. Rebound there by GCC.
Yeah, O'Rourke flying up in the air to come and grab that one.
Give it over to Crosby. Crosby got a dribble with his left hand, bounce past left side, gives it over to Riley. Back to Gallagher. 2 minutes here to play in the fourth quarter. Crosby gives it back out as they're going to work some clock here. Give it over to Crosby again from Riley. Parada guarding him. Crosby. They're going to throw it back out as they continue to work clock down to minute 40. Over to O'Rourke. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul as Anderton will make the foul. And that will be number 4, I believe, against Holland.
Yep, and that was the 5th team foul as well, so they will go to the line, Will Brady O'Rourke.
Brady O'Rourke 1 point away from double digits here tonight. Looks and shoots and puts the one in.
Number 2, Matthew Sopko.
Sopka will check in. Quat will check out. He'll finish with 13 points here on the evening. 4 seniors out there on the court.
And there's shot in and out. Rebound there by Measle. Give it out to Anderton. Anderton, Parada, Measle, Sopko, and Wren for Neshannock. Wren drives, stops his dribble, gives it back out. Sopko drives left baseline, goes underneath. On the reverse, good.
Number 2, Matthew Sopko.
Sopko now at 5 here. 64-48, a minute 11 here to play.
Cool move here. You get the 5 seniors out there together one final time for Coach Corey. And now he's going to clear the bench and give them their curtain call.
There'll be a line swap here in a second. Crosby puts the first one up and in.
Congratulations again. Great careers for this group of 5 seniors for Neshannock. Tony Parada, Talon Anderton, Jake Wren, Matt Sopko, Jeffrey Measle. Tough to see a career come to an end, but you know this group made it to semifinals in the WPIAL 3 of the last 4 years. A couple of state playoff runs as well. Tough to argue with
the success that they have achieved.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. You know.
And you also look, though, that you have a Gina Mazzocco and Ashton Allison and a Davy Quat as key members of a team that will be beginning next season with a lot of varsity experience coming back for their senior campaigns.
All right, minute 11 to play here as Crosby hits his second shot. 66-48 as they bring the ball up. With it is Paisley. And they work it on.
Freeze over to Cameron. He'll take the deep 3 in the corner.
Rebound there by Neshannock as they work it back inside. Go underneath. Shot off the glass. Up and good by Ryan Cameron.
Yeah, good find. Luca Pegley is the one who did the drive, draw, and dish. Nice bounce pass across the lane as well. You also have Philip Jim and Lyle Freeze in there right now for the Lancers.
Rozier with the ball as he gives it back up. Now checked in is Samilka for the Centurions. They take the shot, no good. Rebound, going to be down by Neshannock as Freeze brings the ball up on that rebound. Get it over to Paisley as they give the ball back out.
Justin Edworthy, that's the last one who I'm missing.
All right. Work it into the corner. Bring it back out. We're going to get a three try, and it's going to be short, but a rebound there by...
How about Freeze putting it in?
Freeze gets the rebound, puts it in, and squeezes it home.
The Lyle Freeze gets in the scorebook at the end, but their final score, 66-52, Greensburg Central Catholic will advance to the Elite Eight of the the PIAA championships. They will take on either Swickley Academy or Lakeview in the quarters.
All right, with that in mind, we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back with our Tri-County postgame show. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
And welcome back here to North Allegheny, and it was another tough one here for Lawrence County as Neshannock bounds out in round number 2 of the PIAA Championships in the 2A as they fall to Greensburg Central Catholic 66-52. In a game earlier today, Union fell to Ulsh 41-35 in the opener and in the nightcap, and the Neshannock season ends on a 66-52 victory for Greensburg Central Catholic.
Yeah, just like that, the magical season for these county teams comes to an end. It was a record. 9 of the 16 teams qualified for the state playoffs this year. It's the most Lawrence County has ever had. I mean, you got over half of your county's basketball programs making the state tournament. That tells you something right there. 9 making the trip to the on the road to Hershey, 4 winning a first-round game, but all 4 of them bowing out against teams that you can easily say are favorites to be able to make a run all the way to the Giants Center. I mean, you look at this Greensburg Central Catholic team, WPIAL champions. Yes, they're the 5 seed out of the district, but they're a team that everybody assumed. I mean, they're the only team that's beaten Jeanette this year, and they did it twice. Enough said there. Olsh, the team that beat Union, they were up on Jeanette by 15 in the second half. Enough said, I think, right there. Neshannock played Kennedy Catholic on the girls' side. Enough said right there against a girl with a 2,000-point and 1,200 rebound career. And then Forest Hills, a sneaky good team out of District 6, the champions out of District 6. They have a legitimate path that we could be seeing them making a run to the Giant Center as well. So no shame for any of these teams of bowing out to very incredible opponents. The depth in these 2A and 3A tournaments, both on the girls and boys side,
talking about it all season
it's incredible how good they are. And don't even talk about the Union and Class 1A girls, because my word, I mean, District 6 probably has the top 4 teams in the entire state, and they've all advanced. I believe they all won again tonight.
Yeah, I mean, and we had 2 Whipple battles back-to-back, or actually I should say in the first game. But, hey, what can you say? It was a season – that will go down in history and be remembered here by the Lancers for the contributions of these seniors that they had here tonight and all season long. Jake Wren did a fantastic job all night. He ended up with 10 points. He's going to be our MVP, Insurance MVP Game Award winner. Congratulations to Jake, and he will receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's MVP of the game. And then our play of the game will go to Talon Anderton, as he made a couple of nice nifty plays in the first half and went down as helped his team with 12 points here tonight. So we want to give our play of the game award to Talon Anderson tonight, as he will also receive a T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone. And tonight's play of the game, Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Congratulations again to Talon Anderton, tonight's Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
So real quick, just looking at this 2A bracket, Jeanette with a victory tonight. That's who Greensburg Central Catholic will now face in the next round. Oh boy, round 3 there.
It doesn't get easy this time of the year. I don't care who you're facing in what round.
Yeah, I have a feeling the winner of that one is definitely the front runner you expect to be going all the way to Hershey for there. I mean, Greensburg Central Catholic beat Jeanette twice this year, and that's the only team that has beaten Jeanette. Wow.
Right. And you can see, be honest with you, how impressive was Gallagher here tonight in the second half?
6 for 6 from beyond the arc. I mean, so again, for those neutral fans listening during the playoffs, yes, we are a Lawrence County broadcast, so our MVP and play of the game go to Lawrence County participants. But I mean, there's no doubt the MVP of this game. Honestly, I would probably say Tarpley is the main MVP, but Gallagher shooting those threes. 6 for 6 in the second half. It was incredible.
Yeah, they were just a 1-2 combination here tonight, and you can see the depth of this team, and you don't see that very often in the playoffs. Usually, you see kind of a common, 7 or 8 player max rotation, and they were using 10 players here today.
Yeah, very consistently as well. Gallagher led all scores with 22, Tarpley with 18. O'Rourke finishes with those last free throws, finishes with 10, and Crosby with 8. For Neshannock, Davy Quat 13, Talon Anderton 12, Rind 10, Parada 8. So good balance. Sopka with 5 as well. Cameron and Freeze each getting a bucket late in the game as well to round out the Neshannock scoring. You can't say enough, though, about, again, what this team does. They keep dishing out and graduating 3-4 seniors that are all integral parts of the rotation of the organization, and you saw that again tonight with this Neshannock team. They all got their curtain call at the end of the game. Well-deserved curtain call as well for all of them. Best of luck to Matt, to Jeff, to Jake, Talon, and Tony. We'll see some of them on the baseball diamond coming up here in the spring, but the next year you're going to have another crop of 4 or 5 seniors. What Coach Corey has done with this program in the last 15 years has been incredible, of that next man up mentality. You just want to see Neshannock, can they get that next step up? They've come up one step short of the Pete for the last 5 years. They always impress. They're always a tough out, and I'm very excited to see what they will bring to the table next season as well. But with that, Tim, it's on to the spring sports season. So that means you're on a baseball field tomorrow. Did I tell you that yet?
Oh, good deal. I'm excited to have baseball back, but heartbroken to see our basketball season come to an end here at North Allegheny as Neshannock falls to Greensburg Central Catholic 66-52 for James Dawson. I'm Tim Continenza, and everybody at LC SportsNet all season long has done a phenomenal job. And Garrett here today doing some of the social media stuff.
Yep.
And it's just an amazing partnership that we have with everybody involved. And my thanks goes out to all of them. I know you are so grateful you can't even explain it.
No, absolutely. And big thanks again to the Westmoreland crew helping us out. They did all the production for the video broadcast of the first game with us. It's because of the NFHS restrictions of what we could and could not do for the games. But big thanks to all them as well, Dan, Sean, and company for their hard work as well. And you're going to see even more of the crew out and about over the course of these spring games. And we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun getting back out there on the diamond. The way the weather's been the last couple of days.
Oh man, it makes you yearn for it, doesn't it?
We're ready to go. So let's make it happen.
All right.
We'll stay tuned on the website, and we'll have updates of when those first broadcasts will be. But it will likely be here at the end of March. So a couple of week hiatus before we really amp up for the spring season.
All right. One last time for the threes from the corner here for the season. Our final score was Greensburg Central Catholic 66, Neshannock 52. Have a great night, everyone.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This